Hi, good afternoon. It's Ginny Lindsay, principal therapist at From 2 to 3 Relationship Marriage Counselling in Crow's Nest. On this magical spring day, I walked to work this morning and I'm just going to share. I picked some divine flowers on my way and during my clients this morning, after each one, I'm having a good sniff to be able to breathe in that divine spring scent that is in the air and the warmth that we've got in the air today. And today I want to talk to you. This is something that I've talked to friends about, that I've seen in group work that I've done, and plays out a lot with my couples. And it's basically how you live your life is a reflection of how you do sex. And I think this is an important thing because so often sex is a topic that comes up in my room as an issue that is in between clients. And when we delve more into it, there's often lots of reasons why people don't have a fulfilled sex or intimacy in their relationship. And what I've really noticed is that attitude that they often have towards sex is also playing out in how they're approaching their everyday life. So if they're one that gives up easily or they don't really put a lot of effort in, and that might be work or it might be how they do exercise or how often they exercise or their diet or any of those sorts of well-being things that are all the foundational blocks to having a healthy, fulfilled sense of self, that is going to be also a healthy, fulfilled sense of having a good sex life. So people who are more adventurous or commit to things often are the ones that therefore will commit to actually making time to prioritizing sex. If you are somebody that sits just down on the couch and says, oh, too tired to exercise today, or I really don't enjoy my job, and so, it all affects their mental outlook, that is also going to be how they probably approach their sex life. I'm too tired to do that today, or I don't really want to prioritize it, or it's just too hard. And I think at the end of the day, we all have choice. We all have choice on what is a priority to us. So if we're not enjoying our job, it's not a matter of dropping it there and then, but it is a matter of going, well, what is it that I want it to look like? What would fulfill me in my job today? How do I feel about exercise? What exercise makes me feel good? And what gets in the way of that? Because I have a choice to be able to prioritize it at a particular time or change the type of exercise or who I'm doing it with. When it comes to food, I don't feel good about how I look in my body. I have a choice to be able to step in and eat good, nutritious food and making sure I prioritize having a good diet. So then when it comes to sex, it's no different. It becomes a choice about how are you prioritizing your sex life? Are you putting time aside for it? Now, yes, we will all have busy lives, but actually it's a key component to a really good, healthy relationship with self and with our partner. So we have a responsibility to really, really be able to step into being the best person we can be by the choices we make, but also then we have responsibility to step in to our part that we need to be able to reflect on having a good healthy sex life and how much am I actually putting into prioritizing that. So what I want you to do at the moment when you're listening to this is go be able to go, well, how do I live my life? Am I fulfilled in what I'm doing with work, with exercise, with food? Because that is going to be a good reflection probably on how you're approaching your sex life at the moment. So if your sex life isn't great, where there should be absolutely no reason why that can't be better, then that's where you've got to firstly look at yourself. Put the light on yourself and be able to go, well, what's my part in this? What's the conversation I need to have with my partner? Does he prioritise it or she prioritise it as much as me? And where are we aligned on that? So I'm going to leave that with you today because it's such a vital, important part. But the way we often live within self is a good mirror on how it's reflecting our sex life. So, beautiful day, spring is in the air, new growth, new time to be able to look at how we want to walk in the world. So, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.